Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aunties and uncles and cousins and grandparents. Welcome to the official launch ceremony of the UWI Mona Ambassador Course Footprints Campaign 2020. Firstly, we'd like to apologize for the late start, but we're happy that you're here to join us. My name is Ambassador Ashley Onfroy.
And I am Ambassador Tanaj Howard Cunningham, and I'm very excited for today. It's a special occasion because we are celebrating 15 years of contribution to the University of the West Indies.
That's right, Tanaj. And right about now, to be very honest, I'm hot. I'm very hot. But I'm ecstatic, I'm elated, I'm so overjoyed. Girl, I'm so excited to share this moment with you, with everybody here. And in light of that, I just want to say, whether you're watching us from the comfort of your home, or you're at work, or you're in a taxi, or you're live with us here on set, big up yourself and thank you for joining us. And you see, because I want to ensure that everybody as best as possible can join us this afternoon, we're going to share some very important social media platform information with you so that you can invite others to our official launch too.
So you can connect with us through our Zoom link, and you can also watch our streaming, which will be going on our social media platforms. So we have Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The handle is @UWI.Mona. So please tell your friends and let's link up.
That's right, everyone. Make sure that you share the link. And because we're off to a late start, we're just going to get right into the proceedings for this afternoon. At this point in time, we are going to invite, or let me clear my throat. We're going to invite our president, Mr. James Spirit, Ambassador James Spirit, more affectionately known as Daddy Stats. So, James, bring us your greetings. We want to hear from you.
And right after Daddy Stats presentation, we'll be hearing from Mrs. Celia Davidson Francis. She is our Director and Coordinator of the Regional UWI Ambassador Corps. And this will then be followed by a presentation from the Principal, Dale Weber.
All right, so good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for that, Ashley and Tanaj. I hope everyone can hear me clearly. All right, so good afternoon, everyone, again. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. We're very pleased to be able to welcome those of you that have been here with us on Instagram, on Zoom, on YouTube, or whichever platform it is that you're joining us from, for over these years, as well as those of you who are new to this annual student giving and student development initiative. Though we may be physically distant, thankfully we are still able to meet, initiate, integrate, and execute online. Today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but today marks our 15th, not the first, not the 7th, but the 15th annual launch of our Footprints campaign. And we're proud to be able to host it today here at the UWI Alumni House with all of you, in line with the national COVID-19 regulations, of course. But before we get started, I would just like to express my sincerest appreciation to all of you who have generously helped us to make this event come together to be a success thus far. To our beloved alumni, ambassadors, designates with special commendations to the finance team, well done. We'd also like to thank our corporate sponsors, the Victoria Mutual Group, and devoted partners, the UWI Alumni Association, the Institutional Advancement Division, Mona Social Services, as well as our sponsors today, Sage Jamaica and Honeybee Hive. We couldn't do it without you all. Now, for 15 years, yes, for 15 years, the UWI Mona has and continues to serve in the best interest of the students and the University of the West Indies, as the Corps continues to conceptualize new ways and mechanisms to generate funds that assist the efforts of the UWI to provide the highest quality of services, as well as for students to continuously benefit from these efforts. So, from bursaries to scholarships to even campus renovations and refurbishments are some of the things that have been done in previous years. But the question that must be rattling through your minds now is, what does UWI have in store for us today? But don't worry, you'll hear all about it quite soon enough. Your effort to be here today signifies the first sign towards the success of this campaign. And with all of you being ardent, innovative, and interactive students, organizations, and individuals who will make Footprints 2020-21 the year to remember. Your passions help us to unite, and the energy we create here is what allows us to achieve our aims. We need you as much as you need us. And that's why we are grateful to have you join us here at this, our 15th annual launch. During the next few minutes and then transitioning into the next few months, we'll be having donations, action, coordination. And did I even mention donations? Yes. Feel free to give, volunteer your time, your efforts in sharing the information, and even contribute financially. You'll be hearing the different ways in which you can, one, support the campaign, whether it's through joining and spreading the information from donation sites, the bank accounts, to even the merchandise itself, or even contributing or using funds towards the overarching goal to purchase the Footprints 2020 merchandise. And trust me, you'll see it later on in today's launch. As well as even if you want to nudge your friends, your classmates, your colleagues, even your bosses, just say, hey boss, how you doing? You know, there's this Footprints campaign and you can go straight into it. Or even your places of work to support this campaign and our students with their educational and financial goals. Through our planned activities, sessions, and promotions, everyone will be able to join in on this effort and be able to contribute to either the experiences and or the funds for this academic year. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'd just like to say thank you once again for being here, and a so very warm welcome to each and every one of you. If you have any suggestions, questions, clarifications, or even the desire to know where you can start to donate immediately, or even just want to say big up to the campaign or to the organizers, you can easily message us here on whichever respective platform you're on, whether it's Instagram, Zoom, YouTube, or wherever it is that you're joining us from. Even better, email us and we'll get back to you on Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And in closing, thank you so very much for listening, for committing to celebrating the legacy and creating your very own footprint for progress for the academic year of 2020-21. And now over to our hosts for today, Ms. Tanaj Cunningham and Ms. Ashley Onfroy.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know you're expecting our wonderful moderators, but it's me. I'm Celia Davidson Francis, the Regional Coordinator for the UWI Stat Corps. And I'm delighted to be here at the launch of the Mona Campus's core event. Oh, it's not on? Technical difficulties. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I was having some technical difficulties there. Glad to be here with you. My name is Celia Davidson Francis. I am the Regional Coordinator for the UWI Stat Corps, and I'm delighted that Mona Campus is launching their Footprints campaign this afternoon. As you know, STAT stands for Students Today, Alumni Tomorrow, and I'm actually also the Director of Alumni Relations for the University of the West Indies, located at the regional headquarters here in Jamaica. STAT is my pride and my passion, and I'm very happy that these young leaders continue the tradition of footprints, leaving their mark on their campus and on their alma mater. The theme this year is celebrating the legacy a footprint for progress. And these young people have certainly been doing a lot, and I'm sure they will continue to do more. They have already given to projects that have made different fellow students' lives. And I know that with COVID-19, they have a lot of projects as well. They're encouraging their fellow students to give what they can, when they can, to show that they care about their, their classmates. And for those who are having a harder time than others, those who can spare some small change can make a difference collectively. And I know they have lots of plans that they'll be talking more about. I would like to take this opportunity to symbolically purchase one of their phone pop-ups, pop sockets, there we go, to contribute to the campaign and also to make a donation. So somebody come now and give me a can and I will make the donations. And I hope it will encourage lots of you as well to come and give. So please come, let's put it in now. Who is it? Ricardo Ricketts. Thank you, Ambassador. There we go. That's the first donation, hopefully of many. All right, there we go. And this is for the phone payment. Okay, so I know that the ambassadors will be telling you a lot more about the program. I do hope that everyone will contribute and be excited that students are taking this initiative and making a difference in the life of their campus. And the Monaco are to be congratulated. Despite COVID-19, they're continuing their calendar of events for the year. And I'm very, very excited to see that they've started this and that they will be continuing with this and many more. So congratulations to the Monaco. I'm now handing over to our moderator for the afternoon.
For that. And now we will go into a presentation by Dale Weber, the principal.
Good afternoon. I am Dale Weber, Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of the UWI Mona campus. I am pleased to bring greetings to the UWI Stat Mona Corps as you launch your Footprints for Development campaign. This is important. Students know students best. You know that there are students in need of devices, students in need of funds for registration, students in need of meals, and recently, students are now in need of PPEs. You are going to launch something that's going to make a difference in the lives of many students. Leaders lead by example. You are setting that example. Congratulations and do well. Thank you.
Ashley, how do you feel after hearing about all these initiatives and the amazing things that UWI is doing for the university community?
Honestly, I really feel very proud to be a part of an ambassador corps that cares so much about Pelican Pride and ultimately uplifting students and advancing a legacy of productivity and benevolence.
It's really, really inspiring to see all the amazing things that UWI is doing. UWI did that. Now, let's talk a bit more about the initiative.
Well, before we get into that, Tanaj, you didn't know so you is that posh?
Posh.
Yeah, like you know so posh and I'm like we're full of vibes and a bag of things. We just happen.
I know everybody.
We're just posh, bad. Listen, the vice chancellor ambassadors really come out, right out. You see, every single year we engage on this footprints campaign. And I know a lot of you are wondering, what is footprints? Is it like, carbon footprints, emission, climate change kind of situation? But no, it's not. And you are going to hear a lot more about it. But you see, we're so posh in us advancing Pelican Pride, but I'm sure that that's not all that you're talking about, though. Are you talking about that so much? We're talking about a lot more things as it relates to footprints. And right about now, as we're talking about a bag of things, we're going to give away a bag of things.
Yes, so we'll be having multiple giveaways, so you'll have a chance to win some amazing prizes from our sponsors and some merchandise from the UWI Stack family. So we'll have questions being displayed on the different platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and the Zoom link. So make sure you stay tuned and get ready to answer some questions and win some prizes.
So right now we're going to have the first giveaway, and I feel like I should allow Tanash to do this because after all, her company is one of the main sponsors for today's launch. So Tanash, I'm going to hand over to you. And just to reiterate, guys, we're going to be having the giveaways on several platforms. So on Instagram, if you're joining us via Instagram Live, you're going to get an opportunity to win some prizes. If you're joining us via YouTube, you get the opportunity to. And of course, if you are with us on the Zoom link, we couldn't leave you out.
All right, so the first giveaway is sponsored by Hair Honey Hive, which is coincidentally my business. And the winner will be receiving a gift certificate valued at $1,000 hair products to their liking. So the first question is for our Instagram followers, and it is, what is the theme of this year's Footprints campaign?
Wait, I can guess too, or no? Okay, wait, let me say, hold on, let me see the theme. So the giveaway question is, what is the theme for like last year's campaign or this year? Like which campaign is that about?
Let's spice it up a bit. I don't make it too complicated.
Okay.
This year's campaign, let's focus on this year's campaign.
Okay, so I said the giveaway question again, because I feel like I can get this first.
What is the theme of this year's Footprints campaign? If you are listening at all, you would know the answer to this question.
Okay, and this is for which set of our followers?
This is for Instagram followers. So do we have any responses so far?
Okay. So it seems that our Instagram followers are not listening and they're having a little bit of difficulty answering. So I'm gonna throw this one. How about we throw it to the Zoom? All right, so people joining us via Zoom. The first giveaway question sponsored by Hair Honey Hive, which is Tanaj's lovely business. No, seriously, you need to support it. Lovely products. The first giveaway question is, what is the theme for this year's Footprints campaign? So not last year, not 5 years ago, this year's theme, the one that we just said, the one that you should have been listening to. What's the theme? Easy. And if you answer it correctly, you are going to win a prize courtesy of Hair Honey Hive.
Monique Jackson has said, celebrating the legacy in the Zoom chat.
Is that we have a winner? We have interesting. So we had two the responses coming on both platforms on Instagram. So I'm hearing that's a Monique Jackson. What was her response?
Celebrating the legacy.
Celebrating the legacy. That must sound like it finished.
We have one something.
I don't know one from Miss Keisha Locke. She said celebrating the legacy of Footprints for purpose.
That sounds a bit more like it. So, congratulations.
We also had Shakira on the Zoom call saying that right after Monique Jackson.
Also, I have two winners.
It would seem so.
First come, first serve. But congratulations, you'll be contacted regarding your prize. Now let's move on to another prize on another platform.
Okay, so this question, considering that those two were just given away on the Zoom and on the Instagram, we're moving on to another one of our platforms, which is YouTube. So for those of you joining into our official launch on the YouTube platform, our question for you is, in 2015, that's right, 5 years ago, 2015, what did the proceeds from the USAT Footprints campaign go towards? What did the proceeds from the USAT Mona Footprints campaign go towards in 2015? And because I have a feeling that this is a little bit challenging, I'm going to give you a hint. It did not go towards a person, but a place. And this place was in Jamaica, in a parish, with oxygen and people. So the question is, what did the proceeds go towards in 2015 from USAT Mona Footprints campaign? So I'm waiting on the answers to come in. Remember, I gave you some hints, guys. I said that it went to a place, not a person. The place is on the beautiful island of Jamaica. You want to give another hint, Samaj?
Let's see if I can give them a hint without giving it away. So, if you're a studious person like myself, you are well acquainted with this place. Is that too much or not enough? Do you have any responses?
A studious person was it the fact? No, let me not say.
You want to give everything away?
No, I'm not gonna. Do we have any answers so far? On YouTube? Okay, so do we want to check the other platforms, Zoom, Instagram? No answers? All right, we'll come back.
And a message from our corporate sponsors. Now we're going to be hearing from Professor. After that, we will be by the assessment
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon. It gives me to be here today to bring greetings on behalf of the UWI Alumni Association Jamaica chapter. This campaign has always played an important role in the development of the University of the West Indies, and it is because of the Footprints campaign that we were able to deliver data plans to students when we had to pivot due to this pandemic that we're currently facing. The UWI Alumni Association proud, right, that UWI has been through this campaign, and we absolutely look forward to continually partner in the development of university and university with Pelican Pride and celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, ensure, you know, every nickel that come ways to give back to your university.
The alumni chapter of the University of the West Indies. We just want to thank them for always being so supportive. They really have been supportive of us since our inception in, what was that, 2005. And I just want to say again, a big welcome and thank you to everybody who is joining us on this platform today. Now, we are going to move into a change in the agenda for this launch. So we're going to move into the serenading portion of a special musical selection.
But you give them a little surprise, you want to give a little us.
You know how posh that is. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting some sort of situation where I probably turn out, I don't know, Michael Marcus from the dead or some situation like that. But in the interim, I just want to thank everybody again for coming to be with us. You did not have to be here on this platform. It really means a lot to us. Those are here watching on Instagram, on YouTube, on Zoom, because it shows us here at UStat Core that everybody really is in the heart of it. They're benevolent, a lot about giving back to students and their university community. And, you know, as your people, that is something that is very, very important. Back to, I guess, the hands that fed us, the parts of the places where we thrived and learned to become citizens of the island. And on that note, so I want to see, why do you think that footprint is so important, this campaign?
Well, it represents what UWI is all about, really. It's about giving back to the community before you even become about development. And the participation really just allows for holistic growth. So I really appreciate this campaign and what it is doing for not only the participants, but
we just University of the, and when I was in my first year, my actual first interaction with UStat One Ambassador Corps was through the Footprints program. I actually learned about UStat when I was in my final year of high school at the St. Andre High School for Girls. I just wanted to say big up to SCHS old girls and alumni, big up life more days. When I interacted with an ambassador about the Footprints program, and I was like, that's interesting. I'm the only person to leave a footprint or leave my mark on the university and assist in this system of benevolence, this passion and the state of giving back to our community. And follow you here on our platforms, on YouTube, on Instagram. Just want to implore you to share that link. It doesn't have to be with a student member. It can be anybody else. It can be your parents, because we do accept donations from everybody, right? Everybody. So share the link. What was our socials again? Just tell them the Instagram.
Instagram,
Twitter, YouTube, and right. So one of them has That's right. And right about now, we are going to be receiving greetings from the man himself. Now, in US Staff Mono, we have nicknames for the various ambassadors, and I'm sure Ambassador Designates, as you are or should be online with us now, you received your nicknames in short order. But right about now, we are going to receive greetings and a little bit of information, because you've been babbling. I'm not gonna lie, we've been talking for quite a while, and I'm sure many of you still don't know what is footprints. What is this thing? Why is it important? Why should I be a part of it? So right now, I'm gonna hand over to the man himself, the money man, the finance minister or vice president of finance, Ricardo Ricketts, Ambassador Ricardo Ricketts, who's gonna tell us about the footprints campaign.
Thank you very much, Ashley, for that introduction. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ricardo Ricketts. I am the Vice President of Finance for this year, 2020-2021 year for UWI Corps. So, I'll be speaking on an overview of the 2019/20. Unfortunately, we know COVID happened, so we had to shift a little and was prematurely ended. So as a held on November the 7th, 2019, alongside guests from the end of students, VM group, and campus registrar. This year's campaign will focus on the Footprints bursary, as well as projects which are geared towards the development of the Mona campus. So in light of the foregoing, the faculty that contributed the most funds towards the campaign received at least 50% of the funds for an improvement project chosen by the students, which we plan to continue this year. The campaign ran from November the 7th, 2019 to March 31st, 2020. As you know, COVID happened, so we had to end the campaign. The campaign therefore had multifaceted approaches through clubs and societies, hall and faculty walks, footprint scans, and iPledge sheets, which were sent out to corporate institutions in Jamaica and in the Caribbean at key locations for easier collection, so that we can be able to gather all the funds and to give back to the cause that we intended in the 2019-2020 year. In addition to this, each ambassador were given the same. There are also footprints for paraphernalia such as t-shirts, pop sockets, video messages, which was done by our past president, Mr. Shamar Wedderburn. The campaign featured the UWI Alumni Association, who were asked to assist us in collection, general assistance, as well as promotions. Additionally, the important question was asked: how have you been leaving your mark? Which featured clubs and societies as in fact, we reached out to this Faculty of Science and Technology, and they gave us a resounding message as to how they have left a mark at the university. And I will encourage you all on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Zoom to look back on our Instagram page, and you'll see that video. Just scroll down a bit and you'll see, don't worry. Additionally, we visited clubs and asked them to submit videos outlining how they have been contributing to the University of the West Indies development over the years. And we encourage persons to be active through this campaign and to give back. However, on March the 10th, we can never forget this day, March the 10th, 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic arrived in Jamaica, and after an extended break, classes resumed on April the 14th in a virtual format. However, many students, especially those who depended on the existing infrastructure at the university to pursue their studies, faced unprecedented challenges. As a body, we seek to support the best interests and traditions of the University of the West Indies community, its students and alumni. As an executive and team, they were able to shift gears and galvanize a team along with the support of the UWI Jamaica chapter to throw our support and portion of our earnings up to that point into what was assisting students to access remote learning. In our view, this was ultimately what the priority of the students was, not only for the university, but island-wide, and therefore touch at the very heart of what Footprints stand for. So just a keynote, theme of our launch is officially Footprints, Students for Development. So we know that we have to shift gears, as I mentioned before, we have to shift gears, and as well as with the partnership with the UWI, we gathered a COVID-19 grant, which helped many students with their online platform. And this year, we have something bigger, something great, something extraordinary for our UWI students. And we know that in these times, in these unprecedented times, it is where true leaders are born. And this executive 2020/2021 are ready and waiting to contribute to our university, contribute to Mona, the WJC, as well as all the other universities in the Caribbean, 5 Islands, St. Augustine, Cape Hill. There are many more to come, so just tune in and you will enjoy this campaign launch from November the 5th today to March 2021. Thank you very much. I now hand over to on from
2019 Footprints campaign. It was pretty interesting to listen to all the amazing things that the proceeds went towards in that year. So now we are going to hand over to that long awaited, you said it, ceremony, that was the word, and when Tanaj said it, I imagined what it would be about. So tell us again first and tell us what's coming up next.
Okay, so you guys just sit back and relax after hearing all this information. I'm sure you just want to take a breather. So you'll be serenaded, as Ashley and I said earlier. So just get prepared now.
And now we are going to have our musical by Mr. Mikhail Treasure. So stay tuned, just relax and enjoy.
Good day, everyone. My name is Mikhail Treasure. I'm a student of the University of the West Indies, and I'm also a saxophonist. I want to thank you for inviting me to your Footprints launch ceremony, and I hope that you will enjoy my performance today. I'll be performing 2 songs for you today. The first one I'll be doing for you is a classic. It's Jimmy Cliff. I Can See Clearly Now. It was released in 1993, and it's very popular in the movie Cool Runnings. I hope you all enjoy this one. This next song I'll be doing is a classic by R. Kelly. It's called The World's Greatest. Are you the world's greatest?
So we will now be hearing from Mr. J. Boswell, UWI Mona Guild President, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Guild and show support towards the Footprints campaign.
Hi, good evening, guys. Well, first, let me congratulate UWI on celebrating 15 years of existence. I think this has been one of the organizations, University of the West Indies, that has done a tremendous lot to benefit the students of the campus as well as the wider university population. I believe that this organization, UWI, is one that every student looks towards to provide leadership, to provide guidance, not only about university matters, but about wider initiatives and activities. I know over the years, there has been a tremendous thought on climate change activities and climate change awareness. I think it's very important that as students at University of the West Indies, that we're thinking about these things and that we're taking solid action to ensure that our participation is one that is meaningful. Now, the Footprints campaign, I believe, is a very, very good initiative, and it's something that is very needed. We know of the different situations and different challenges that students of University of the West Indies, Mona campus, and even the different universities, campuses that exist across the Caribbean region have challenges with. And so when our students see and take action in this way, we think that is very beneficial to our students. And so as the Guild president and on behalf of the Guild, I want to thank you, UWI, for taking this type of action, a very necessary, a very meaningful action that will benefit all students at the campus. And even those who may not be benefiting directly, it may push them to take action to impact the lives of other students. And so I want to salute you and the team from UWI for your action and for your commitment to making sure that our students can be benefiting in a real way. So on behalf of the Guild, I want to congratulate you again on your 15 years and to thank you for taking the steps that are important towards the holistic development of the students of the University of the West Indies. So big up UWI.
Right. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Guild President J. Boswell. Thank you for endorsing it and thank you for working with us as UWI and the Guild. We always have a good relation and we hope for it to continue. So, guys, you know when I'm sorry, you know when you have a meal, right? Sunday dinner, or when you go out on a date, or when you go out as a family and you get that what's that, 3 course, and I think you have 6 course and you get the appetizer, which is soup or broth. It's probably like sweet corn or pumpkin puree or something like that. And then you have the appetizer. Well, no, the appetizer is the soup. And then it might be a side of hors d'oeuvres or something along those lines. Right now, we are going to get into the main course or the main portion of this meal here that we have prepared for you at the 2020 Footprints campaign launch for UWI. We are at that point in the program where we are going to get into the meat of the matter. And one thing I've always admired about UWI and I just one thing.
I'm wondering because there's so many things that I admire. I want to hear what you have to say. What's that one? Shirt. Well, I mean, the shirts are special around. They're very nice. Always get compliments on them. But there's something more. There's something more.
Yeah, what I really admire about UWI Mona is how they incorporate the ADs. And for those of you who are not familiar with the term ADs, AD stands for Ambassador Designate. And Ambassador Designate is essentially a university student of the West Indies who is interested in becoming an ambassador and is undergoing the training process. And right now, I just want to big up every single ambassador designate here on Zoom, here on YouTube, here with us on Instagram, big up on yourself. We really appreciate you and we just love how enthusiastic you are. And it is because of that very reason or why it is that we incorporate our ambassador designates that we are about to have the introduction of our speaker this afternoon by ambassador designate Shakira Duncan, after which we'll be hearing touching a little bit on our theme for this year, celebrating the legacy the importance of your mark. He's going to be talking about that. So Ambassador Designate Shakira, it's your time to shine.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are hearing me. Shavano completed a master's in financial economics with merit at the University of Birmingham as a Jamaica National Foundation and University of Birmingham scholar. He also completed a bachelor's in actuarial science with first-class honors at the University of the West Indies as an open scholar. Siobhan Baker worked as a financial economist in the Financial Stability Department of the Bank of Jamaica. Before that, he was employed as an insurance analyst at the Financial Services Commission. Driven by a passion for human capital development, Shavano mentors individuals in scholarship search, career planning, and enrichment. He has also been involved in leadership, volunteerism, debate, and performing arts in school and the wider community. Shavano is an alumni ambassador of the University of the West Indies, ambassador of the Governor General of Jamaica's I Believe initiative, and youth ambassador of the Program of Advancement Through Health and Education, TASK program. He has been a UWI member. He has been a UWI ambassador since 2015 and served as Vice President of Finance for the 2015-2016 academic year. Shavano is also the 2019 Jamaica Rhodes Scholar and is completing graduate studies at the University of Oxford. Shavano Baker, a man of many accolades. Thank you. Over to you, Shavano.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. President Peart, Mrs. Celia Davidson Francis, ambassadors, ambassador designates. Thank you for inviting me to speak at the launch of the 2020 Footprints campaign. So first, the importance of leaving your mark, making a small change for great impact. First, congratulations to the team for working on this, especially during this pandemic. Footprints means a lot to me, having worked with a team in 2015 and 2016. The Footprints campaign represents what is best about USTAT: service, giving, helping out, and creating impact. The idea of making a small change for great impact is often linked to the concept of a butterfly flapping its wing in, say, South Africa, which results in a typhoon in Thailand. Believable or not, this is a metaphor implying that your personality, actions, humanity can have ripple effects and end up making the world a better place. When I think about legacy, 3 words come to mind: passion, purpose, and people. I will discuss these and show how considering them can help you live an impactful life. The departure point is first finding your passion. A lot of people don't know what they're passionate about, but consider finding your passion by seeing what you're knowledgeable about or have an interest in knowing more about. See what activities you are actively involved in already, what activities generally excites you, and your passion can be just about anything. Do what you love. I believe that our abilities come out when we are doing what we love. When we are doing what we love, we are doing something well, and then we end up being fulfilled. No matter what you think your skills are, if you're doing it because you love to do it, it's going to show in your work and people will see it. You will be able to make great change in the world by embracing what you love and the recognition will come after. So after finding your passion, what comes next? Purpose. You need to have an understanding of why are you doing this. Living purposefully involves doing things that align with your values, your passions, and happiness. First, you will need to have goals. You will need to know your whys. You will need to find your mission and be committed to continuous improvement. Remember that you will experience failures as much or even more than the successes you experience. And most importantly, take incremental steps on your quest to great impact. Most of the issues, the complex issues in life, can be solved easier when we break them down into smaller problems. Leaving your mark and being impactful means that you touch people's lives. Think about spreading happiness. You have the ability to be happy and to make others happy. Of course, this is not always easy, but it is a very real option and something that doesn't require too much. Offer a word of hope, give someone a hug, do something little today, and it can make a difference, a ripple effect in people's life. Happiness and kindness are contagious. By you doing something today, doing something small today, performing a little act of kindness, someone else can benefit and benefit largely. In your quest to making a great impact, try being supportive and encourage others. The more people you encourage, the more people you touch, it makes the world a better place. Support people. For example, in my life, I've had many people supporting me, my parents, teachers, friends, family, and they've encouraged me as well. Because of this, I have supported and encouraged others, and that has made some sort of ripple effect on what they can achieve. Putting it all together, pursue your passions with purpose to impact people meaningfully. Most of us will make a difference in the world, but not because of some large initiative. Most of us will change people in our little corner of the world. We will make an impact that stands the test of time through touching people at the small level. We make a difference where we live, and incrementally that change to making a difference on a global scale. Start small, and then you will end up living a life that touch people and impact them meaningfully. For example, in the past, nurses, doctors, teachers, they were people making an impact. But even more now, during this pandemic, those small contributions of them helping people have been making a greater impact in the world today. Your first instincts might be to think big and make major changes, but probably somehow today it is that the opposite works well. Small changes build momentum and set the stage for larger success. Baby steps turn into giant leaps. So success doesn't just happen by chance. Ensure that on your quest to make a great impact, you have focused actions, consistency, and just try and get as much people involved in the process. The compound effect of doing small things relies on people coming together to form a movement and to create a large impact. Start building small yet vital habits for a more meaningful life. Moving from a point of small actions into great impact requires you to define what your legacy will be. Once you know what you want your legacy to be, you can start building it. You can start living in a way to be remembered if you're interested in that, or start doing what matters now. You can start making better use of your time on a day-to-day basis by thinking about what you want to achieve. Knowing what you want your legacy to be can give you life meaning and purpose. It will enable you to allow the legacy that you are building to determine how you show up in the world each day. So as you go there and try to make a mark at the University of the West Indies, remember to pursue your passions with purpose to impact people meaningfully. Your small actions right now has the potential to create a butterfly effect. If a butterfly effect. Thank you.
Messages with technology and the weather and everything, so we were to rectify the issue. Now, in the spirit of giving, as this is the footprints month and what we do in the footprints campaign is the community, we are going to get back to you right now in the form of yes, that's right, guys. Right now, we're going to have two giveaways. Did you mention the sponsors? I think, right? Right, that's right. Of course, the lovely Tamaj and her company, Tamaj. It was so nice. Here we have, they give away some gift vouchers. And those of you who are here, you will receive those vouchers and when you answer the question. So now we have two other questions. Right now, please write down the easiest question. Using out your right. So the first question is for everybody. And we this is was right now to go to our Instagram platform. They have amazing apparel. In fact, I just want to give a shout out because they have amazing stuff. Because one of our very own ambassadors, this is the VP of Alumni Relations, Mr. Javon. I'm not going to say the name because he might kill me. Gordon. Stage Jamaica. It's always coming to us from Stage Jamaica. And the giveaway question is, and by the way, this giveaway is for our personnel. So are we open to? There we go. So this giveaway is for our viewers on YouTube, courtesy of State Jamaica. Now the question is, can I get a journal? What was the name of the vice chancellor who used that not first begun? That's right. As the person answered, there wasn't because they were under the back. So this is for our viewers on YouTube. And the question is again, what is the name of the vice chancellor of the University of the West Indies when you start first began? So let me simplify for you. Who was the on campus when you started? And if you need to understand, you started began. I mean, we are celebrating 15 years and we're now here. Even though I'm sure my name was like because it hasn't been. But we're here celebrating 15 years. So I'm pretty sure you can just about calculate the year in which we started on. So whichever year that is, we here at the official launch ceremony are asking you, who was the vice chancellor for the year when Minister Ola first started? That question is for our viewers on YouTube. So, to the person who are monitoring the YouTube chat, can you let me know and let them know what's happening? Because I'm pretty sure someone is pretty excited to for the giveaway on our YouTube platform. What's happening on YouTube? I can answer this part. I don't think sorry, because I'm pretty sure you can watch around here some music. Yeah. Everybody who knows me personally knows that I really, as much as I like to do my not all. So, I was just repeating the questions, and of course, we're going to our sponsor, State Jamaica. Marion Wade, yourself, you watch, we appreciate you, we see what you're doing, and we absolutely love the work. So this giveaway question, and just to repeat the question is, what was the name of the vice chancellor when Mr. Moore first began 15 years ago? You will be winning a discount code from State Jamaica. Those of you who don't know or who aren't familiar with State Jamaica is the one-stop shop for everything that look good, smell good, stay good. It's just amazing. State Jamaica has amazing apparel, inspirational, and unique items of clothing. So the question is again, what was the name of the vice chancellor of University when you started 15 years ago? Can I get some feedback? What are the answers coming in? What answers we have coming in here on YouTube? And it would be lovely if we could get the music so that can also do that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Roll out the cool as the breeze. Wallet look like a science book, so a school mega teach. Rev the truck up to the mountain top, and as soon as me reach, go get the skunk, kick the shoes off my feet, then I bless the cup, 32 songs to read. Give time me receive me work every day, in the street, and every day end with nights like these. When a holiday, touch on the beach, a white t-shirt and I cut off jeans, and we not need no sneakers. Sun grains and massage me feet, blessing the flow like river. Girl drop asleep, she steam the indica, wake her and say, sun burning up till it red. Welcome to Kingston every day. It's a summer every night, feel like a Friday. Rep the bike till I'm swear. As I'm on my eye grade, I make the irate. Still we not got red lights and nobody thinks every night a Friday. Oh yeah, oh yeah. General, when you touch the road, me I'm an empress of my brother, then I roll in the stranger. Herbs bitter like an emerald, and 1 pound. I say in the chalice, pop it up, no Babylon to the vapor. Tell her them they're ready for the energy. We bringing every style of them, I follow yes, and we are the maker. Spending like I run, I think I Bolton. We come and remember every day of summer when you're there at Jamaica. Hold on, baby, this place gonna.
University was 50 years ago. Was we have a multiple and this time. Yeah, so we get to use that brand new shirt. So I'm sure you guys want to be a part of this. Actually, so we are actually going to be well. So obviously, the shirt losses we will be launching graphics graphics and you will be right now you will be able to win last year's use footprint shirt if you answer this question correctly and this question will so here's your yes. Of course, I believe some of you also be an expert. So this question, guys, please. Alright. This question is name six executive members of the Monaco. Name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 6 names of ambassadors who comprise the current executive board of the When I say current, I mean
No, Ashley.
this year. So, in other words, who name 6 executive members who are currently on the executive body for the 2020 drop 6 names in the team chat. And there's a condition. These 6 names cannot include the name of our president. So, James Perry. Instagram. Hey, Insta fam, what's up, what's up? And persons joining us here via Zoom. The question for the giveaway for the chance to win a Footprints a campaign shirt from a previous campaign. The question is, name 6 current executive members of Use That Mona Ambassador Corps. You don't have to name the post. I was just sharing the post information, because we're nice like that. And I love y'all. And we want y'all to stay informed. So tell us any 6 names. Any 6 names. I know you don't have to get the spelling correct because some of us name hard to spell.
And pronounce.
And
Repeat that James is not supposed to.
And by the way, I get to understand that some of you are still mentioning Ambassador James Peart. Oh no, not listening. He's not included, guys. That's too easy. That's too easy. We already know who the president is. Big up again to Ambassador James Peart. Sorry, you're not including this. Any other 6? And yes, we are also accepting deputy. So wait there, hold on. Listen, you guys know the name of the vice president. What is happening?
Right?
I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel.
Me text persons.
Maybe they have easier names to remember. Let's just say that.
Tanaj, will come and Google. Tanaj, are you trying to say that my name is hard to pronounce?
Ashley.
Okay.
Ashley.
Okay.
We text people every month about birthday.
Okay. And
Winner.
We have wait, what? We have a winner? Can you write across that the public can know what's happening?
All right. So Shanique, the winner,
So
has
we have a winner.
has given the
Shanique.
name.
What's Shanique's last name? Because there's several
Campbell.
Shanique
Campbell.
Woo! Big up yourself. And Shanique is winning via Zoom.
Yes.
Shanique
yes.
Campbell, thank you so much for actually remembering some of our names. We appreciate it. And tell us the names that Shanique Campbell mentioned.
All right. So Jamoy Phillips.
So she mentioned Ambassador Jamoy Phillips. And for those of you who are not familiar, Ambassador Jamoy Phillips is the Vice President of Climate Change for this academic year. She also mentioned
Ashley Ann for I wonder who that.
Right. She mentioned me, Ashley Unford, and I'm your Vice President of Character Relations for this academic year.
Rashid Stanley.
And for those of you who don't know, Ambassador Rashid Stanley is the Deputy Vice President of Communication and Internal Relations, and I'll let Tanash tell you the rest.
Yes, and Javon Gordon.
Javon Gordon.
Right, I would have.
Javon Gordon, Ambassador Javon Gordon is the Deputy Vice President of Alumni Relations. Any other names?
And Javian Brown and Ricardo Ricky.
Also mentioned Ambassador Javian Brown and Ambassador Ricardo Ricky, who is our Vice President of Finance. So those are some of the executive members, or the names of 6. Guys, we have a very slightly upset ambassador. Listen, you guys have things to sort in the group chat. Tanash, for those of us who are just joining us, can you just give us a rundown of some of the things that we went through for this ambassador program for the launch?
Yes, definitely. But before that, I just want to encourage you guys, if you're not following our social media pages, what are you waiting for? You need to get up to date and up with the team. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and I'm hearing LinkedIn.
Yes, we have a LinkedIn page, guys. We have a LinkedIn page, guys. So for those of you who are business savvy and professional and thing, we are on LinkedIn because we're large like that. So just go on, type in Louis Stats. I'm curious.
Now, if you just join
2020 Footprints campaign. Vanessa.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vanessa Swaby, and I am the Deputy Vice President of Finance for the year 2020 to 2021. And I'm honored to be announcing our 2020 Footprints campaign. The UWI that was developed by the Alumni Relations arm of the Institutional Advancement Division for the Vice Chancellor, Professor Nigel Harris, on September 2005 in association with the Guild of Students of 3 UWI campuses, and the Directors of Student Services is pleased to present to you called Footprints, where we will be celebrating our 15th anniversary under the theme Celebrating the Legacy of Footprints for Progress. Footprints is a campaign in the history of the University of West Indies, MONA, as it is geared fostering students across all four and to purpose of this, our 15th anniversary, is to continue assisting UWI to remain the premier, making strides in student development, especially during these uncertain times. We look forward to your contribution and participation for our footprint.
celebrating, come on, Ashley, help me out. Celebrating the legacy of Footprints for Progress. All right. My memory kind of almost have, by the end of this, ask me one more time and I bet I get it.
So if you're just joining us again, wait there, why are you just joining us? So we have
Okay, now we will start whatever.
Students for Development campaign. I think Vanessa underscored it when she said it is the first and the regional initiative that engenders this culture of giving back. And as ambassadors and students alike, I love how we're all here to celebrate, just giving back and to celebrate improving our own space. And first, I want to thank every single person just for being here for our launch ceremony. Ricardo would have outlined the overview of 2019-20 campaign. However, as we move forward, we say 2020-21 shall be even greater. I would want to thank all our sponsors who are here, Says Jamaica, as well as here in Onehag. I want to thank the Alumni Association Jamaica chapter for their support. I want to thank our partners, Institution Advancement Division, our guest speakers, Shevano Baker, Tashika Taylor, and as well as Sujay Boswell from the Guild of Students, because for this initiative, it's all of us together, improving the welfare and benefits of our students, our faculties. And so everyone, thank you for coming to our launch ceremony. The campaign only starts now. Looking forward to your support. One UWI, one alumni family. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I just want to say a special thanks to Ambassador Shamara Wedderburn, who was our president for last year of the USAC Mona Ambassador Corps. And Tanaj, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sad because, well, you know why.
Okay. It was really a good event, guys. It was really a good event. Hearing about not only all the amazing things we did in the past, but all the things that we plan and set up to them. We know we're going to accomplish despite COVID with the support of you guys. So it was a really, really nice day. And thank you guys again for coming out. Thank you to all the persons that made this possible. Thank you to my co-host, Ashley. Thank you. Celebrating the legacy, a footprint for progress.
And we also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to our sponsors. Where would we be without Sage Jamaica? And of course, all our alumni ambassadors who would have assisted us in this endeavor. And of course, thank you to the decorator for this lovely decor of flowers. I believe we're sponsored or assisted by gorgeous flowers. Big up to all ambassador designates. I don't have my phone with me right now, but some persons had messaged me and asked for a shout out, and of course I'm gonna do it. So big up to ambassador designate Joelle Robinson. Also big up to ambassador designate Sabrina Bryan. Big up to ambassador designate Andre Leslie and Giovanni Lewin. Somebody else asked me for big up and a shout out, and I'm so sorry. Oh, big up to ambassador designate Trevon Fletcher, of course. Thank you to all our ambassadors, to our alumni members, to members of the guild, to the entire university community. Thank you to mommy, auntie, uncle, grandma, the post, the neighbor, the tree, the spider, the cobweb, everybody. Big up and thank you for joining us at this year's launch of the UWI Mona Ambassador Corps Footprints 2020 campaign. Under the theme, we have to say it together tonight. On the theme, celebrating the legacy of Footprints for Progress. What good is big up on itself? Later, bye guys.
And that